So even though the indictments, the mugshots, all that crazy, the debate, the election, all of that has dominated the headlines recently for good reason. I mean, it is all big news. But behind the scenes, what's happening in the House of Representatives is that we got a major budget battle coming up. We got a deadline of September 30th for multiple different appropriations bills to be passed, or else that deadline hits on September 30th and suddenly we're immediately in a government shutdown. Government shutdowns, as we all know, cost the economy millions and millions of dollars a day. People get furloughed, they get out of work, their checks stop coming, and that has ripple effects throughout the entire economy. And according to the Republicans in the Freedom Caucus, they want that to happen. They don't want the government to keep functioning. They don't want these appropriations bills passed. They want a shutdown. And now they're actually threatening to oust Kevin McCarthy as Speaker of the House if he doesn't shut down the government. This is what Republican Representative Ronny Jackson said in an interview with Steve Bannon this week. I will not basically vote for a continuing resolution unless it has some kind of impact on the DOJ and the FBI in the way that they've gone rogue over the last couple of years. If they've got time to endlessly pursue these January 6 misdemeanors and prosecute them like they're felonies, denying bail and putting people in solitary confinement, they've got too much time. If they've got time to spend on every waking hour trying to keep Trump from running again, which is what they're doing, they're doing time to cover up the abundant crimes of the Biden family, including bribes from our adversaries and our enemies. Okay, y'all still haven't been able to prove any of that crap. And for the record, nobody is accusing them of taking money from our enemies. Like, what the hell are you even talking about there? But nevertheless, Ronny Jackson says we're not going to pass any kind of government funding measures unless we defund the DOJ and the FBI because they're going after Trump. Similar to statements made from the Freedom Caucus earlier this week. But Ronny Jackson took it a step further after Steve Bannon asked if these measures are not included in these bills, does that mean Speaker McCarthy could lose his speakership? Ronny Jackson responded, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's inevitable if we continue to rely on the Democrats to pass these important legislation coming out of the House. So Kevin McCarthy's speakership is once again on the line. Kevin McCarthy doesn't want to lose that power. He fought valiantly for Republicans to give him that power, to give him that gavel. But in order to gain that power, he had to give up most of the powers, which includes agreeing to a rule where if a single member of that Freedom Caucus objects to him being speaker, they can immediately call for a floor vote for a new speaker. Ronny Jackson's sitting there saying, listen, you don't put this defunding of the DOJ in there, I ain't doing it. So, we're setting up for another showdown. Republicans want to shut down the government. It's either shut down the government or shut down the investigations into Donald Trump. We're dealing with terrorists. They're making terroristic demands to protect their terrorist leader, Donald Trump. That's what's happening here. Like, imagine they're sitting in this room on a video and they say, we are holding your government hostage. And unless you release Donald Trump, we will destroy your country, destroy your economy, and shut your government down. I mean, that's terrorist threat. But that is what the Freedom Caucus is doing right now. Give us back our prisoner, or give us back our leader that you took as prisoner, and we won't do this horrible thing to your economy. That's why we can't negotiate with these people. We shouldn't negotiate with terrorists, right? And that's how these Republicans in Congress are currently acting. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.